Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu 17.10 final release on VirtualBox. First that we need is to go to Ubuntu site, go to downloads, and we want Ubuntu desktop version. It's only available 64-bit Ubuntu desktop version. There is no more 32-bit version. Okay. Go to download. After selecting these values, you can start download. But I have already downloaded this ISO file. You will get something like this. Okay. So we can start VirtualBox now. Let's move to the usual step and create new virtual machine. We will name it Ubuntu 17.10. Okay, it's Linux 64-bit. Here you need to specify memory size. Recommended memory for this Ubuntu version is 512 megabytes, but you should put more, and I will choose 2 gigabytes. Okay, 2 gigabytes. How much RAM memory you can allocate for your guest operating system depends of installed memory on your host machine. Let's choose next. Choose create a virtual hard disk now. We will select VirtualBox disk image. Okay. If you choose a fixed size image, an image will be created on your host system, which have roughly the same size capacity as the virtual disk capacity. So for a 10 gigabyte disk, you will have 10 gigabyte image. But for more flexible storage management, use a dynamically allocated image. This will initially be very small and not occupy any space for unused virtual disk sector, but will grow every time a disk sector is written to for the first time, until the drive reaches maximum specified capacity. After that, click Next and select size, disk size. We'll choose 10 gigabyte. At least you need to have 5 gigabytes. Now we need to go to the settings for this machine. Some general information. System. In this step you can change RAM memory in any time you want. You just need to turn off your machine. We need to deselect floppy and choose to run machine from optical disk from our ISO file. Okay. Here you can specify the number of processors if you want to choose more than one. Okay. Storage, we need to select our ISO file. Go to choose virtual disk and Ubuntu 17.10. At this step, we need to select network option. We are going to select bridged adapter. Choose wireless network if you are on wireless. Okay. And now our machine is ready to start. Select language and click on install Ubuntu. Okay. Here you can choose if you want to download updates while installing Ubuntu, but I will leave this unchecked and later show you how to upgrade your system. And we also don't want to install additional software at this time, so just press continue. Now you need to select erase disk and install Ubuntu. We don't want to choose something else and create multiple partitions for Ubuntu OS. Don't worry, we are not going to delete files on your physical disk, just on a virtual disk that we recently created. Virtual disk under your virtual machines. 17.10 this file. Okay. By enabling encrypt new Ubuntu installation, you enable complete encryption of your Ubuntu partition on your hard drive. Every time you boot your computer into Ubuntu, you will need to provide a passphrase so that you can access your Ubuntu partition. We don't need this. Using LVM can give you some extra features about partitioning, so you can create, resize, delete LVM partitions from the command line while your Linux system is running. But we will uncheck this. We don't want to go to partitioning, just select this and click install now. Continue. And select your location. Your keyboard layout. Okay. Enter your name, your computer name, Ubuntu virtual machine. Okay. Ubuntu virtual machine. Pick a username. Okay, choose password, or you can leave this empty if you want. Require my password to log in or log in automatically. We will put password. And we don't want to encrypt home folder. Okay, continue. And our installation is started now. We will take a break here. Okay. This may take some time. Okay. When our installation is completed, restart your machine. Now we need to shut down machine. Okay. Go to settings, system, and deselect optical disk and choose hard disk. We will run our machine from hard disk, not ISO file. Okay. And our machine is ready to use. We'll maximize this. Okay. Choose to log in into user account. At first step, you need to run update. Okay. Ubuntu 17.10 uses the GNOME shell desktop by default, but if you miss Unity desktop, you can install it from the software app. It also have new login screen where the main change is in layout. There is not so much functionality change, but lock screen is more functional than in earlier Ubuntu releases. For example, if you have music running in the background, you will see music controls on the lock screen. As new features, there is also new Ubuntu dock default while on display server, Windows control on right side, new apps and design. 32-bit desktop ISO are not available more. I will leave you link for download in description, and if you want to learn how to download and install VirtualBox and to learn more about virtualization, I will leave you that link also in description. So see you in next